Ninja Slayer NEO-SAITAMA in Flames features over-the-top cyberpunk ninja action and a stunning vintage look. The fast-paced battle is both violent and stylish, rewarding precision timing and merciless effectiveness. Its vibrant pixel art and neon-soaked visuals perfectly capture the chaos of NEO-SAITAMA, while the plot is an absurd yet gripping mix of satire and classic ninja tropes. The game's energetic soundtrack heightens the tension, making each battle feel thrilling. If you appreciate high-speed action and a distinct cyber ninja atmosphere, this is a must-play on the Switch. Vernal, a young woman from the intriguing floating island of Haricot, seeks vengeance on her divorced father. She must travel the realm using her fighting talents and an amnesiac robot named Sherville to discover the truth. This pixel art Metroidvania game provides a fast-paced experience, allowing players to explore the islands and unlock new skills. The game has intriguing battle systems that allow players to learn Vernal's combinations and spells. Players may also chart their own course, flying to any island and explore it in the order of their choosing. Elypse is a 2D Metroidvania platformer that combines platforming and action in a dark and ominous setting. The protagonist has spent a decade alone amid the cave's stones. To leave the abyss, he must discover a gateway. The game takes place in a treacherous world full with traps and hazards, using a dash and slash navigation system. Players may advance by unlocking new talents and powers to help them overcome problems. The game also has magnificent scenery and 3 diverse biomes to explore. The final objective is to make their way back to their people. Souldiers is an exciting adventure set in the mythical Terra Gaia world, where brave warriors must discover the Guardian in order to go to the next level. The game immerses you in a 16-bit world full of exquisite intricacies and bright graphic visuals. Players may select a class and unleash their entire potential in melee battle, defeating various adversaries and improving their powers and equipment. They discover a massive linked universe full of hidden treasures, dangerous bosses, and secret passageways as they proceed. Astria Ascending is a fascinating turn-based game set in the lovely world of Orcanon, with 5 towns populated by diverse species and over 20 dungeons. With almost 50 hours of action, players may engage in mini-games, shoot-em-ups, a fantasy-themed card game, and environmental puzzles. The game is geared for a mature audience, providing an immersive experience with adult characters. Players can fight over 200 different monsters and summon legendary creatures to trigger Cosmo breaks. 8 customizable characters represent various races and abilities. In Alder's Blood, you'll have the pleasure of battling new enemies such as wild bats, wood witches, and elder vampires. With 30 new weaponry and Overwatch mechanics, you'll be able to outsmart and outwit your enemies. In the new questline, you may explore the rebalanced corruption system and unearth dark mysteries. Don't pass up the opportunity to hunt in elegance with the new Hunter skin. Join the dismal world of Alder's Blood and immerse yourself in a one-of-a-kind blend of dark Victorian fantasy and the untamed West. Strikeforce Kitty is a playful platformer with feline characters. Players must command a squad of 4 kitties to save a princess. They are taught to be fighters and outfitted with over 350 outfits to gain remarkable abilities. The game consists on collecting clothing from foxes, exploring various landscapes, and discovering hidden mysteries. Each outfit pays tribute to popular culture while increasing the kitty's power and skills. The game has charming cat characters, exciting gameplay, different outfits, RPG aspects, and appealing graphics, music, and animations that provide hours of fun. The Dimensional Core, which is in charge of sustaining peace across dimensions, is at risk owing to its breakdown. QB works with Varen, a talking penguin, to develop ink bridges and portals that allow him to move between realities. QB discovers secret fairies, unlocks gorgeous clothes, and plays 172 distinct gaming situations across 4 difficulty levels. Join QB and Varen on their joyful voyage across interwoven universes. SOULVARS is a deck-building game that incorporates the Soulbit technology to improve gameplay. Soulbit actions and deck-controlling skills let players to perform over 100 spectacular plays. The game blends complex deck-building strategy with fast-paced RPG fights to provide an engaging gaming experience. The game includes dynamic pixel art animations and turn-based tactical planning, with each enemy encounter serving as a new puzzle to solve. In a future where human souls may be digitized, dominators threaten mankind. DEADCRAFT is a zombie survival action game set in a world destroyed by a deadly epidemic. Reed, a half-zombie, must utilize various weapons to combat undead hordes while also cultivating his own zombie followers. To survive in the post-apocalyptic scenario, players must make smart choices. The game is an intriguing mix of action and strategy, with players utilizing Reed's half-zombie nature to unleash tremendous skills during combat. Furthermore, players may build their own zombie army by gathering and depositing the bodies of vanquished adversaries. Landflix Odyssey is an action platformer in which players take on the character of Larry, a sluggish binge watcher who finds himself mistakenly locked in a streaming service named Landflix. To get home, Larry must collect 5 batteries strewn around the platform's many TV shows. The game pays reference to video-on-demand services and television programs, with Larry employing unique skills to overcome hurdles and hazards. He can travel across alternative realms, wield magical swords, do superhuman feats, drink drugs to boost efficiency, and defend himself against zombies with a crossbow. UNSIGHTED is an exciting game in which players must travel the enormous globe of Arcadia to save their companions from the unsighted. The game has a large number of maps and shortcuts, allowing players to employ familiar weapons and gear in novel ways. The combat is extensive and varied, allowing players to tailor their loadouts. As the game advances, players may improve Alma's powers via a comprehensive upgrade tree. The game includes challenge modes such as Boss Rush and Dungeon Raid, as well as a fully functional co-op option for cooperative play.
And I truly learned to see.
Cris Tales is an exciting RPG game that delves into the notion of time echoing across time. Players must battle strong allies to stop the Time Empress and change the land's future. The game combines old JRPG with current masterpieces, allowing players to immerse themselves in the past, present, and future at the same time. Players may master strategic turn-based fighting, attack synchronization, and attack defense timing. The game also has a complicated tale, characters, and a stunning 2D environment to explore.
They will learn the future is what I choose.
Aerie and the Secret of Seasons is an award-winning adventure game about a little girl named Aerie who navigates the land of Valdi as the guardian of winter. She learns how to control the seasons, beat opponents, overcome barriers, and solve complicated problems. The game follows Aerie as she assists the Guardians of Seasons, a mysterious organization in restoring global equilibrium. Key features include rewarding exploration, engaging stories, dynamic settings, agile action, and an appealing 3D universe with a stunning visual style and lovely music. This science fiction-themed turn-based adventure game includes real-time action and takes players on a fascinating voyage across mysterious and new worlds. The goal is to mend space-time and find lost scientists following the universe's most important experiment. Players must utilize their cognitive powers to solve difficult puzzles and participate in strategic warfare with strange astrobiological creatures. The game includes a pioneering blend of turn-based and real-time gameplay, with intelligence playing a crucial role. Kit sets out on a journey to save Allie from a life-threatening scenario. When Allie comes into contact with Kit, their souls exchange, making their path unpredictable. The skill tree allows players to assign skill points and concentrate on learning a particular talent or a range of magic. Unique bosses and strong equipment are dropped by adversaries throughout turn-based combat in the game. Relics can be used as a catalyst to activate unique abilities on the battlefield, which can have incredible consequences. For fans of role-playing games, the voyage will be unforgettable. Moonscars is a fascinating tale in which Grey Irma, a brave warrior, sets out to find the sculptor and solve the riddle of her existence. The game pushes players to improve their fighting talents and learn new skills in order to navigate a difficult non-linear 2D landscape. Each failure teaches a vital lesson, and as each challenge is overcome, new insights emerge. The game transports players to a hauntingly beautiful universe where they must test their reflexes and talents in violent fights. The game is a dark fantasy story with unexpected twists and rich world building. Swords and Souls Neverseen is a single-player combat game in which players must train and fight to stop a menacing witch and crazy townspeople. Addicting training minigames, a fast-paced combination of real-time and turn-based combat, and a range of weapons, passive skills, and distinctive rings are all included in the game. Players can also train pets and interact with colorful mercenaries. They may improve their house and training grounds to collect stats and experience, purchase equipment, invest in local museums, and play post-game endless mode with randomized encounters. Three years after rising to the top of the United Assassins Association rankings, Travis Touchdown falls significantly to 51st place. Adding to his woes, another assassin dubbed Skelter Helter seeks vengeance on Travis for his brother's death. Motivated by personal goals and a desire for vengeance, the committed otaku assassin pulls his beam katana and engages in a new war. Travis Touchdown uses two beam katanas to amplify the hack-and-slash pandemonium, navigate fights with agility as Shinobu, or outstrip adversaries as Travis's sibling, Henry. Unrailed is a cooperative multiplayer game in which players collaborate to create a train track across dynamically generated environments. They must master random interactions with the people, enhance their train, and keep it from derailing. Each planet is unique, and players must overcome new obstacles to stay on track. You may upgrade your train with a variety of choices, such as an atomic engine, Craftswagon, or supercharged. Players can play together with up to 4 others or compete against their friends in a 2 versus 2 game. Terra is a magical region in which civilization thrives because to magical objects. People are frequently converted into powerful magical swords, fusing their souls with fight. They tackle hardships and solve mysteries together. The game has sophisticated turn-based battles, customizable weapons, and gorgeous pixel art graphics. Players can go on treasure hunts, complete tasks, and have pet friends. With endless level progression, players can customize their characters and learn new skills. Terra's history is replete with famous heroes, ancient prophecies, and a complex tapestry of mythology. BurgerTime Party is a culinary adventure game with more than 100 stages full of platforming puzzles and arcade action. Players can have a lonely experience with a selected set of single-player stages, or they can team up with friends to get a competitive advantage in the Battle Burger mode. Players can pick between being a pepper-slinging chef or a fearsome food foe and competing against their pals in fast-paced battles. The game provides infinite entertainment and a great destination for anyone wishing to improve their talents and have a culinary experience. The game combines platformer action and tower defense tactics, allowing players to guide a team of ruin hunters on a mission to preserve their community from ruin. The ruin hunters must travel over enormous landscapes teeming with ancient ruins, hidden mysteries, and foes. To increase their chances of success, they must hire a broad cast of people with distinct skills and characteristics. The ultimate weapon, the Aegis, can be employed in combat to swing the balance in favor of the ruin hunters. However, gaining the Aegis is difficult, as players must solve puzzles, fight bosses, and discover the mysteries of the ancient planet. Tiny Pixels Volume 1 Ninpo Blast is a classic vertical shoot-'em-up game in which players fight legendary bug enemies with shuriken, explosives, and other weaponry. Players may use spread and concentrate shooting modes, unlock 4 hover bikes, collect cash, and upgrade their guns. Each stage has randomized components, original background music, and different themed levels. Players can face 6 different boss varieties and compete on internet leaderboards. The game includes bullet hell courses with bug enemies, simple switching between focus and spread shot modes. Eldgear is a tactical strategy role-playing game set in a magical environment in the vast and mostly undiscovered area of Argenia, where several countries cohabit. A transformational moment is on the horizon, marking the shift from a medieval to a magical age. During turn-based battle, players may develop their own strategy, choosing to strike quickly like a bolt of lightning or move steadily like the earth itself. The fighting experience is enhanced with engaging pixel animations, which increase immersion and enjoyment. Players may learn area of effect strikes that can destroy enemy groups. Light, a Selka village citizen, goes on an amazing mission to safeguard his community from an unseen invader. A guardian beast calls out to him to gain power and fulfill a mysterious bargain. The strength of these links corresponds to the released power of the guardian monsters, which influences the course of in-game events. Along the road, you'll need to find dispersed materials for forging and fortification, as well as complete missions or guild duties to gain forging books. These resources can improve your weapons and armor, occasionally resulting in fearsome weaponry.
Friend is guiding you in dungeons.
Players must travel randomly created ring dungeons, foraging, battling, and sneaking to new encounters in the Ring of Pain. Positioning is critical for survival, and mimics provide options for passively powered devices. Players may purchase their way to dominance, or they can adapt with what they find in the brutal depth. There are 16 core path dungeons, 2 branching endings, hard mode items, a daily dungeon mode, 25 special dungeons, 4 environment regions, 180 items to unlock, 40 creatures to learn and adapt to, and responsive turn-based mechanics.
Observe the ring and strategy.
Crisis Wing is a retro shoot-'em-up featuring 7 vertical scrolling stages, upgradable weaponry, and cooperative multiplayer. It has a thumping FM music and CRT filters, and it captures the feel of traditional arcade action. With swarms of foes and dramatic boss encounters, the game provides a hard challenge. Players may relive stages with infinite lives in practice mode, while the Score Attack and Boss Rush bonus games provide new levels and bosses. In this enthralling journey, you'll be entrusted with gathering a swarm of spritelings to repair destroyed routes, battle deadly animals, and solve intriguing puzzles across a large and linked world. Along with 2 young fugitives, you'll explore a lost kingdom steeped in centuries of tradition and lore. Explore the planet, discovering beautiful forests, fascinating dungeons, stunning coasts, and ancient shrines, each with its unique riddle. You collect and construct unusual materials, such mysterious gems and salvage scraps, to build new buildings and improve your journey. Dungeon and Fighter returns as a 2.5D action fighting game with 16 distinct characters. Online options include ranked match, player match, ranking, local mode, and practice mode. DNF Duel reinterprets traditional RPG classes with 17 years of lore and beautiful graphics. With its innovative battle system and strategies, the game elevates the fighting game genre to new heights. In the gallery, players may personalize their player profile and earn special wallpapers and sounds. Thanks everyone for watching. If you liked any one of these games, give it a thumbs up and subscribe. Hope to see you on the next one. And stay awesome.
In the face.